What's going on, guys? I just want to make a quick video here, kind of an updating my YouTube journey and how I start perceiving things lately, as opposed to how I first started. So you've seen my other videos. If you haven't, check them out. I talk about my first week on YouTube, and then a couple weeks ago I did my update. And I just wanted to kind of discuss like what I view as successful now. So again, when I first started, I thought that when I first hit that upload button that thousands, if not 10 thousands of people would want to hear what I had to say. And unfortunately, that's just not how YouTube works. So you have to kind of reevaluate how you want to move forward and what's important to you. I watch all these videos and they talk about doing like loops and kind of like tricking the algorithm into picking up your videos. Um, but I think from somebody who's slowly growing organically, my first 5 months, I'm up to almost 300 subscribers, and honestly, that's pretty awesome. I mean, you think about like other social media, and you pick up people by friends, picking up random people, but on YouTube, people have to see some value within what you're filming to want to subscribe to you, to watch your videos, to stay till the end of the videos. Um, so for me, when I first started, I was like, well, I have to do great edits. I have to make it look flawless. I have to put this visual. I have to put that visual. I have to do this sound effect, and it became very intimidating, I would say, because you feel like you're focused more on what the finished product is going to look like rather than the quality and the meat of what's in the message that you're giving. So for my niche, I kind of have three niches, and I've been kind of self-conscious about that a little bit because I make parenting videos, I make grief and loss videos, and I make military um videos. And I've been asking myself, do I make different channels? And honestly, I realized that yeah, it'd probably be easier to have just one specific thing I talk about on my channel, but I realized that I have value as a person, and I think that if somebody watches my videos, that they can get something out of it, regardless of their life. And I think for that part, it's very therapeutic because, again, with the subjects I talk about, there's stuff that are really close and personal to me. It's not a taboo subject. It's something that involves me, and I like it because I feel like those views that I get, yeah, they might still be small compared to a lot of other YouTube creators, but like I'm realizing that if somebody's taking the time to watch my videos, it's because they're either going through a rough time or they're on the verge of going through a rough time, or they just want advice on something that I have knowledge on. And I think that's extremely powerful because when you think about the fact that you want these subscribers because obviously you want to hit that point where you're making money, but I think being able to have the feelings and the emotions of knowing that what you're saying resonates, that people find value in it, it kind of gives you value of your own too. And honestly, being able to think of subjects to talk about and talk about things that are hard for people. Again, it's very therapeutic for myself because I'm taking these stories, I'm taking these life lessons that I learned, and I'm putting them out for others to watch. And uh, if somebody is able to become a better version of themselves or work through a problem that they perceive to be impossible, or they become a better parent because they watch my videos and they see tactics and tips that I give them, and they use those in their lives, like that's an incredible feeling. And if one day this leads to that's the size of my room being 5 to 10 shares, and then it's maybe 100, maybe that's considered success to me. So my advice to those of you, if you're watching this video, probably means you're struggling with getting subscribers and viewership too. But I want you to look deep into yourself and ask yourself if the type of information you're putting out there is helping the people that it's getting to. Maybe reevaluate what you consider to be a success. So that's my story. I just kind of want to share it. Kind of want to let you know that, like, again, this is very therapeutic, and it makes your soul feel good to make these videos. And just my tip to you is, if you're struggling, stop focusing on the editing and the visuals and the sound effects and the subscribe and do all this. Just get in front of your camera, talk, let people know who you are, let them know what you've gone through, your expertise, and let your channel grow organically. And um, again, there's always the time to learn more tactics and tips as you go through this process. But right now, what's important is what you're putting out there and what people are digesting. So I appreciate you guys watching. If you want to let me know how many subscribers you started out with. Obviously, it's zero, but like where you are now, and if there was tactics that you changed, and if you kind of reevaluate how you perceive this whole journey. I would love to hear your journeys, where you stand now, what your niches are, and what you've learned about yourself from this whole experience. Thank you for watching, and may God bless you and your family.